We join enforcement officers as they investigate homes which could be housing an illegally high number of people who are just looking for somewhere they can afford to live.
As you can see, there are a number of what we would call mattresses or sleeping. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's probably highly likely that some people are sleeping in here.
A tenant tells us why they live like that. Also tonight, 10 police officers based at Charing Cross Station face fast-track misconduct hearings as the watchdog says it's appalled at their behaviour.
Coming up, I'm in Soho finding out what people think about a review of licensing rules that could mean later opening times.
It's a special night tonight for adults living with dementia. This man is making his debut at Wembley. And we get a tour of the Elizabeth Tower, home of course to Big Ben, which has been nominated for the most prestigious prize in architecture. A Metropolitan Police officer has been charged after allegedly sharing messages about the sexual abuse of children. PC Duncan Bouet is alleged to have sent messages via a secure messaging app that relate to extreme violent sexual practices. He'll appear in court on Thursday. A man has been arrested on suspicion of kidnap after a woman was reportedly forced into a white tow truck at this junction in Canary Wharf in September. 42-year-old man from East London who was arrested on suspicion of kidnap on the 1st of October has been bailed while inquiries continue. A large fire at a Poundland shop in Penge has destroyed a building and caused significant disruption. 100 firefighters were called at around 4:30 this morning after part of the 2-storey terraced shop caught fire on the high street. There are no reports of injuries. And there are more stories and the latest updates, again on the local BBC News website and of course the BBC News app.
Thousands of people in London are thought to be living in unlicensed, overcrowded properties called HMOs or houses of multiple occupancy. BBC London was invited to accompany an enforcement team from the Borough of Waltham Forest cracking down on dishonest landlords. It's not known how many unlicensed HMOs there are in the borough, but the local authority has secured 325 criminal prosecutions or financial penalties of up to £30,000.
We're finding a lot of young males who are sharing bedrooms. We see that they're working perhaps for delivery companies from the bags or the scooters that we see, and they're being charged in the escape route sometimes, so that's an additional fire risk.
There are calls for more police powers to tackle catapult crime in London and the home counties. It follows a BBC investigation revealing the extent of the injuries to animals, property and people. Charities like Surrey's Swan Sanctuary want laws introduced restricting the sales of catapults and a ban on carrying them in public. Surrey's Deputy Crime Commissioner wants tighter restrictions too.
At the moment, I know our police officers in Surrey and across the country are using the powers as much as they can. I think if we switch that burden around and put that onto the person carrying it, so they have to prove they have a legitimate purpose, that will help ensure that we take more catapults off our streets and keep people and wildlife safer.
You can watch Catapult Crime Killing for Fun, which is available now on the BBC iPlayer. Now, the Tate Modern opens a new exhibition today showcasing the development of modern art in Nigeria. Nigerian modernism explores an international network of artists who've revolutionised modern art in the country in the mid-20th century. It's on until May next year.